early morning ones. Breeze was calling me early this morning, bro. He went through it last night. Breeze went to war while I was asleep.
I got dogpiled.
Dogpiled by uh, what happened? Do you want to talk about it at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna just apologize to Mooch for going off on him on the last episode instead of just telling him how I felt.
Yeah,
I kind of unleashed on here. Bad move.
a little bit.
I tried to get you to take down the other video. You're probably not, but I kept my part of the deal. I told him I would try to ask you to take that down, and I would just clearly apologize. And other than that, Repo Rod from Beef Rail, you can suck a big fat dick.
What I can do is I'll go find the part where you were speaking about Mooch and I'll try and cut it out. But I'm not taking a whole video down over like it was
So
literally
then
like a minute of conversation.
me and Mooch were getting after it. People were getting at us at the background, just like with you. You guys need to stop, yada yada. Um, then Repo sticks his big Shylock nose into there.
So this is Repo Rod from the Hell's Angels from Philadelphia.
Yeah, I never heard of him before, seen him in a patch, so who knows? Maybe a pagan pulled him out of a shithole and put a patch on him for 5 minutes, but he's a nobody. He's never has been, never will be. His head looks like a nutsack, and we've tried to be nice to him, but he's a little shady
Yeah,
hater in the background. So you know
yeah.
what? Condolences to what just happened to you yesterday, but you're a piece of shit. And
So
sorry
here,
to Pee Wee, but you guys kicked me out of the group before I could defend myself. And that is exactly what is not supposed to go down. So, hey, well, who's in the comments?
so see, hey, what's up, animal? Sorry, this is what happens when you get early mornings. You get Scar walking in. Hey, she got guinea pigs, and and me and Breeze, I call him. I say, hey, we got these two guinea pigs, right? Uh, and he goes, those things aren't even real in the wild. They were bred to be pets, and I was like, no, that's not true, right? And
I don't
we're
think I
thinking,
said that. I said
we're
I'm scared of
thinking,
guinea pigs.
yo, you
They
did,
trip me out. They trip me out. I'm
yeah.
not scared of them anymore because I know they're food, but they're just I don't know why, but when I think of a guinea pig, I think of them like 9 feet tall, like as big as a bus, and like knocking through my house at night and just chopping me apart. But
Bro,
that fear is gone.
listen. So we look them up because we're like, where do guinea pigs come from? Do they come from like New Guinea or something?
Todd, I'm
No, they
still in
come from.
1502. You're not kicking me out, Todd. You're not kicking me out, Todd. Nobody is.
So the guinea pigs come from South America. They are descendant of something that runs in the wild in South America, and they were raised for food. People raise guinea pigs for food. So now I got this guy trying to tease my daughter about eating Bubbles,
I'm
the
gonna
guinea
go to
pig.
Petsco probably and buy some and have a barbecue on one of my members only.
You're wild. You're wild. Hey, no, it's too early in the video to be talking about the pig roast. How you were saying, how your guys
My
showed
my
up and
my guys showed up to the Sin City Disciples party and ate the beehole out of their pig roast. Yeah, there's that.
imagine, imagine being at a pig roast and
Todd said I
these.
ruined 1502, so I'm kicked out of 1502, the Out Bad crew. I'm
Damn,
kicked out of Pee Wee's Out Bad crew. I'm kicked out of the club. Well,
damn,
hey, well, you gonna press
damn.
eject next, Rick?
No, no,
I've been
I'm
hated
in
my.
this.
This
I'm
is
in this till
nothing
the
new to
wheels fall
me.
off. I'm in
I've
this
been
till the wheels
hated.
fall off.
I've been hated since I came out of my mama's butthole. All right, since the day
Listen,
one. This ain't nothing new to me, and this is where I thrive. So if y'all
so
want to hate,
so so let's get back to Repo Rod.
the real bipolar maniacs in the house. Todd, don't hold a candle to this crazy train.
So
You.
this all spilled over into my comments on that video between you and Mooch. Did you guys take all that down? Let me look. Or is it just still up there? Because
What?
if so,
Oh,
you can
it's
go look at
all
the comments.
it's taken down.
Is all taken
I
down?
I
Bro,
was butthurt. I was
you guys
butthurt
went
that he
at it
didn't. We went at it. We said every
bad.
mean thing we've been waiting our whole lives to say to each
Every
other,
mean thing.
and
Exactly.
then
It was wild.
brought it full circle. So it's all good. And then a bunch of other people want to get involved in it. When there's a problem with you and somebody else, it's between you and them. I
So
shouldn't have spoke on
Bo,
here.
Bo from Outlaw Archives even got involved in this and called you.
Bro, I think I might be kicked out bad from the archives. He won't respond to my text.
All
What the
because you
hell?
all because you and Mooch went at it?
I'm never allowed to have my own opinions, right or
Oh
wrong.
man.
People just
That's
get, no matter what
crazy.
I do. But I apologize to Mooch. That was a fun little argument. We brought it back together. I'm
Yeah.
bipolar. Well, welcome to the shit show. I don't know what you guys want from me.
Awful. It was awful.
Tease, tease
Everything
me
that
all
you
you
were
want.
telling me was said. I was just
Was
like
awful on both
awful.
sides. Hurtful.
Bad. Hurtful. Very hurtful stuff said between you guys. So talking about Repo Rod and you saying
I
ex
thought we were
pagan or whatever
homies.
because
Hey,
that chapter was
Pee
built
Wee
on ex
did my
pagans.
show.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give him a little background before we go into where fucking butthole Rob comes from. Rod, whatever his
Yeah.
name
So
is.
look.
Hey,
Well. Mm-hmm.
wait. He
Okay.
he got mad. Okay, Bill Sucks got mad when Pee Wee came on Rolling Free TV.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
he then Bill Sucks blocks Pee Wee and Repo from being able to comment on the videos. So Repo Rod, dude, you know what a rod means. You know what a rod is. Anyway, so Rod calls me
God
and
damn.
calls me while I'm at church on a Sunday. I take the time to go outside and talk to him. Hey, man, long time no see, you little undercover hater. He wants to just turn on Bill Stacks and tell me all this stuff. Him and Pee Wee are going to come on my channel. I'll always love Pee Wee. Pee Wee's always had my back, right, wrong, or indifferent. He's been like a
Yeah.
father figure, older dude that talks me down off of the ledge.
Yeah.
And Repo Rod, all you Repo is sperm deposits into your mouth.
Oh
I
God.
hate
God. So
you.
we're going. So this is what happened with Mooch, and now it's happening to Rod. We'll see how it turns out. I'm
Rod
trying.
removed me from B4L.
Damn. Gone from
Without
brothers for
without
life.
talking to me about it. Without talking to me about it. That's what throws me off about these clubs. These dudes conspired against me all day and threw me out without saying, "Hey, what's up? What's going on with you?" So that's just
So
secret hater.
so is it brothers for life or is it brothers until I'm mad at you and throw you out of the club again?
It's breeze for
And that's just a honest question
it's
because I love
breeze.
Pee Wee.
Hey,
I love what he
it's
did
breeze
with
for
that.
life,
But
homeboy. It's breeze for life. That's what
well,
it
it's
is. B4L. Breeze for
bro
life.
because Todd got removed out of that too, didn't he?
Yeah, but he
But
kind of
Todd's
removed
wild.
himself. They threatened
Yeah.
Todd, and he goes, "Ha! I'll step out, you lames."
Yeah, so they got into it with Todd. Even Pee Wee had gotten a hold of me at one time and goes, "Bro, what is up with your homie or your homeboy Todd? He's like he is wild in this
They're
chat right
just
now." I'm like,
two
"I
old
don't
dudes.
know. I don't know anything that's going on."
But I didn't
So
dislike Todd or Pee Wee for that. I just thought it was funny that old dudes were arguing. I don't care that much. I'm not going to change my opinion on you.
so in talking about Mooch and Repo Rod, I have to think about the Pagans and the Illinois Outlaws for some reason. And they just got into it at a Puerto Rican parade. And I
I
put
feel
the
Puerto Rican in this
shout out,
swig.
what is it? Chi Town underscore gangs on
GANGS.
Instagram for posting it. That's where I found it. I don't know if that's the origination of it, but that's where I found it. Uh, thanks for putting that up there. You're giving us something to talk about this morning by putting that up there. That's awesome. And there's Chi-Town Gangs Productions or something that I found on YouTube that I think is associated with that. So anyway, go look at that video that we found on Instagram. And this young pagan with a 1% right here, bro, just templed it up, right? And he's arguing with, it looks like just a normal person on the street, and all hell breaks loose, dude. And you see Outlaws come in and just start stomping. Oh boy. And it's like, geez, that got out of hand real quick. Did you hear the lady yelling? Hey, she's yelling, stomp him, do this, do that, right? And then you see the cop made a move on her or something. She goes, I'm sorry, officer. I was like, what? That changed quick.
Somebody turned around and
Damn.
hit her ass.
I think somebody turned around and backhanded her. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, it was a trip. It
What?
looked like the Pagans were instigating it, and then a fool off the street just socked one out, and then you see Outlaw pile in, and that Outlaw was getting to work. He was chief stomping the dude's head,
And
and then after that, he turned around and socked some dude into the wall and threw him into the street. I mean,
yeah,
when I'm watching
yeah.
fights, I like to see action, not mosquito hits, and one of them Outlaws was getting to work.
And then there was an outlaw that was just on him. He was on him. And ran up, gave him the boot, and then got right down on him. Boom, boom, boom. I was like, oh
And
my
then got
God,
up and beat
good
a
for
dude
you.
onto the wall and threw him into the street. A
Yeah,
big dude dropped
yeah.
him.
And that was, if I'm not mistaken, can somebody tell me if I'm right or wrong here? Weren't the Cobras the ones involved with somebody going to the judge's house and like blasting through the door or something in Detroit? Was that the Cobras? I'm not sure. I talked about it in passing basically once, and we never really went back and looked at it, but I'm pretty sure in my mind at least that it was the Cobras, and they were riding on the side, I think, with the Outlaws there, which runs in line with the Detroit, you know, and they were getting down, bro. It was a melee. And them pagans weren't having a good time though. The one on the
Those
ground
Puerto
at least
Ricans were
wasn't.
getting with the Puerto Rican through the first punch.
Yeah, yeah, and that was just a dude in street clothes. And it's like, oh, Easy Frank says no. Okay, not the Cobras. All right. So anyway, they're getting, it's getting hot in Illinois. We've heard a couple of different situations in Illinois already this year, and it's not even really summertime yet. It's barely summertime. Yeah, Cobras
Cobras
are
are affiliated
affiliated.
with the Outlaws. That's
Charlie
why
Monster. Thank you.
you see the Cobra coming in on the right, but the
Mm-hmm.
Outlaw, he did like a Kung Fu Rambo flip into the fight, got busy, and was just kicking.
Just
He
went.
came here
Yep.
to. He came
Yep.
to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and he's all out of bubble gum.
All out of bubble gum. They just got down. It's just
Getting with the
wild.
program.
So I'm hearing an interesting story out of the Reading Humboldt area on some of the stuff that we talked about, right? Which was like Randy the P from
What is
Humboldt
my rooster tweaking on?
staying upstairs in the tattoo parlor when the Mongols came up and came in for a tattoo. And then went and had pizza across the street for 45 minutes, and Randy wouldn't come out, but didn't call for help either. Or the member that the cheerleader that works at the auto parts store that ran out the back when the Mongols came in to buy parts, a blinker for their bike. Um, I'm hearing now kind of the backstory on all of that, which is somebody associated on the Unity side, is all I'm going to say, is like a family member to somebody who was
Shh.
at a Humboldt party.
Not you.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, what?
Elwood
Hey, I
started
play
getting
along.
feisty. On these early ones, we got to
So
watch our damn kids.
I know. So somebody was at Humboldt party supporting Humboldt, and there were members from all over other 81 charters, whatever. This dude, for some reason, gets mollywopped by the whole crew at this party. Well, that dude that they stomped was like a family member or a close friend of somebody on the Unity side. And that's why all of that started to happen. Showing up to buy a blinker, showing up to get his hat too, and really showing the world what at least some of them dudes are about, in that area where it's like, bro, what are you doing? You're running away from your job. Now you got to go back to work knowing all of your coworkers just watched black and white walk in the door and you run out the back door. But you've been at
They
work
don't
talking about
care.
I'm a Hell's Angel,
They
I'm a
don't
tough guy
care.
the whole time.
That's
It's
nothing
weird.
new.
Yeah, it's wild. That's wild work right there. So that's what I'm hearing. It all started because they put 50 boots on one dude. But yeah, Dale Higgins.
Dale Higgins has got to
That's cute.
go.
Yeah, well, I
You're
don't
a
care.
hater. And Dale Higgins, your mom's a hoe.
Yeah, grandma too. Grandma too. Don't forget about her. Nana Bop.
Yeah.
That's what we call her. Hey,
Funny
Charlie Monster.
bucks.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We got the morning started out. And if anybody wants to donate to the Cash App, I ain't gonna tell you not to. Vegas Rick C80, your boy. We're eking into to payday, which you're gonna get paid on YouTube this month.
Rolling
You're
free
doing it.
TV
You're doing it.
at Rolling free TV on Chime if you want to send Elwood some honey bun money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm
Exactly.
getting there. I'm getting up
You're
there.
doing it.
We're starting to, you're cool when people start sending you gifts, right? YouTube's been cool so far. I did forget to mention in my Out Bad video that you could, some people, when they sign up for the club, you'll go in and you'll sign your bike over to them. So if you don't make it, they
Wow.
get your bike.
Did
I
you
did
do
not
that?
cover that part. Hell no. Hell no. I've never lost
Well,
anything but my damn dignity and sanity to the club.
if I'm not mistaken, in our conversations, we've had so many conversations. You sold your bike for defense money or bail money or something when you got arrested, right? So they wouldn't have had anything because you lost that for the club, but they weren't going to be able to
They
take
didn't
anything
know
from you
that. They
anyway.
didn't know that. I had to sell that just to pay them back, and I had
That's
it built
great.
another
That's it.
bike
Yeah.
and brought it in by the time winter was up and it was time for the bikes to be on the
Damn,
road.
bro. To pay them
So I
back,
didn't
and they didn't.
necessarily lie,
Yeah,
but
but
nobody
you didn't
asked
ask them.
me, Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I had to sell my bike to pay the club back when I got out of jail. Who is the most influential person in motorcycle club history ever, ever,
That's a
ever,
great
ever?
idea,
I'm
and
gonna say Sonny.
so you just sprung this on me literally like 2 minutes before we went live, and it's a great idea, and you should do the video on it because it's your
No, we
idea.
can
But
together on my channel.
but we were talking about who do you think the most notorious or infamous or well known, basically, most spotlighted motorcycle club
Household
member
name.
ever. And Sonny, I mean, who would be bigger? We know Gus tries, but he'll never reach that plateau. Sonny. Then you
What's the
got
most sought
Taco.
after motorcycle? Real quick, I think for me it would be like a super old school, like pristine knucklehead, and for like a street bike rider, it's probably some kind of Hayabusa or something, right? But we're talking about big wigs right now. Most
Well,
important Hell's Angels or just bikers. We didn't say who.
yeah, just
So
bikers, period.
did you just say George from the Bandits or George from
Well,
uh
both
Gus?
Georges. I said Gus, but George from the Bandits, definitely. And the banditos have a couple of different members that you could throw in there, like Pipe and
I'd put Taco under
Taco
Sonny
for sure.
for putting up something that's never like really lost ground to anybody.
So I would say Cisco, but Vice had no clue who Cisco was. The producers of Vice were like, "Who?" And they're doing stories on motorcycle clubs, mainly the Hells Angels. And when I said Sonny got out in the 80s, came home to Oakland and saw that Cisco had taken the charter from him, and they were like, Cisco. And I'm like, oh, y'all don't know nothing then, huh? Robert Patrick, the Terminator. Hey, he is. Hey, you could, the biker world knows. What about Terry? No, not Terry the Tramp. God, the wrestler Jesse Ventura.
Who's the giant pagan that Conan?
Oh, Conan.
Conan's gonna be up there.
Hmm.
You know, I'm just gonna be thinking of like
Maybe.
old school hitter names in big clubs. Conan's in prison right now for living that life, dude, and
Right.
he's stuck through it through and through. He came out, built his club back up, and went back to prison.
It says Vice took down all biker videos. Why? I don't know.
No, they didn't.
They don't tell me that. Like I wouldn't know anything about any of that
Because
because
Repo's Rob's nutsack head was getting him banned for nudity on the whole episode. Because his head looks like a big
yeah.
old ball sack, like his personality.
Well, I can only think maybe the clubs have gotten their lawyers involved because listen, if you're going to do a documentary on that, you know what I'm saying? They're not shy about like the signage and all that, and those are like syndicated shows. So I don't know what the legal, but you are doing a documentary, freedom of expression. You're not making money off of their logo. It's just a part of the story, right? So I don't know. I don't know. I know we're
And
good on
for
YouTube to do
Mongols,
all
I would
that.
say Redbeard and Jingles, rest in peace. They're probably the two most legendary ones that I've heard about.
Who?
Mm,
Which club?
from the Mongols, there's Jingles and Redbeard, and then Stony, the one that took
There's
out
Doc.
Papa.
There's Doc. Little Dave are always going to
Yeah, but
be.
those dudes are like
Which it should be Roger,
they're
right?
known though.
Yeah. And uh, Lil Ron. It should be those guys who went through it, right?
Those Vice videos
Monster,
were good.
Mike Munns, and Junior. Those are Mongol. Crazy, crazy respected Mongols right there. Those three that I just named last are like legend with their Mongolism, if that's what you want to call it. Hey, so speaking of, somebody said, what's a popular biker or a good bike? Did you see that Indian went at Harley Davidson for being woke and called them basically, hey, in a commercial, Indians playing for keeps, bro. And they did this because
Because
everybody, you
Milwaukee
remember
Harley did the LGBTQ parade.
all of that, all of that, and
I don't
it's like,
care. People can do whatever they want
well,
behind closed doors. I'm still riding a Harley.
you remember Bud Light when Bud Light shit the bed really bad a couple of
Kid
years ago?
Rock.
Yeah, and me and Gangish covered the hell out of that on Culture War Vultures, one of my other channels that I was doing with Gangish. Uh, yeah, hey, Bud Light they donked off their sales, bro, by getting woke. I wouldn't do it, guys. That's all I got to say to these companies that keep doing it. It's like it's not working out the way you think it's going to. It's a bad idea.
Look at
But yeah,
this insane
Indian.
trucker.
Mhm.
Breeze's pigeons still love him. He will never be out bad as king of pigeons. So I used to talk to
Mm-mm.
Animal and Twisted, whatever insane trucker TV every day, was a good friend of mine, and then he just started reporting every conversation we had to Juice. And it's like, I'm cool with Juice. I'll never say anything bad about Juice, but when I talk to you or you talk to me or I talk to him or they talk to who, it's all between us. And I'm not just gonna throw you under the bus or say you said something. Even if I was joking around and I was like, tell him. It was some little news that I heard. This fool shot it out there. You know what? That's stupid, dude. And then he throws little backhanded comments to text me every day and in my messages, pretending to be my friend. You're never getting another egg again. And it's just pretty rude to fake friend somebody, dog. I don't ask any of you to be my
Okay.
friends. It's pretty weird.
So Breeze has obviously been at war last night. He's letting everybody know how he feels now because he went to war last night. He really look. I fell asleep to Breeze trying. It just popped off when I was falling asleep, and I said, "Hey, I'm turning my phone off. I'm going to bed." He's like, "I'm going to war. I need you, Rick." And I'm like,
Nah.
"Buddy, in the morning, right? By the morning, the war had been fought. It was over." And Breeze is like a crazy soldier walking out of smoke, all limping and shit. He's
Single
like,
man every
"Rick,
time.
I did this, Rick. I went to
None of
war
my
last
homies
night
would
over this."
respond.
well,
Everybody turned on me like a bunch of fucking snakes that they already were.
well, you got kicked out of Outlaw Archives for sure. Never going back. Uh, you
Shout out to
got
Bo. Still
shout
love
out
you.
Bo. Shout
Don't
out
forget
Bo.
to let me in. Don't let Rick ruin this for me. I
I'm
need to
not.
see the LA woman.
So, and then you got kicked out of Brothers for Life. Uh,
Shout out to Pee Wee. Still love you. Don't let
are
Repo Nutsack ruin our relationship.
are you still
Rod. What
Are
a
you still
name, dude.
15?
You're named after a dick. Rod. Grab my rod. What? What else did I get kicked out of? Todd the Rod kicked me
Are
out
you
of
still?
1502 this morning
That's what I was going
when
to
we
ask
got
if
on
you were still
here.
in 1502.
It don't
Damn.
matter. This is just me against the world, homeboy. The same way it always has been. I don't need nobody and nobody needs me.
What is 1502?
How bad? That's how
So,
bad Hell's Angels and
hmm
Prospects.
right. And there is a crazy roster for 1502. It is
Look at, bro,
literally
you're gonna go there. That's the
hitters.
biggest lie. You woke up from a bad dream and crashed out on me. Hey, animal, go fuck yourself and fuck everybody you
Okay.
like and fuck
Okay.
you,
Hey,
dude.
hey, hey, hey,
Because
hey,
you're
hey,
lying.
hey. La,
You're
la,
lying.
la. Hold on. Calm down. This is all
No.
stuff Breeze can do on Breeze's
F
channel.
this
He can crash
dude.
out. We're here to talk about pagans and outlaws.
Dude's a lame. Nah, dude's a lame who couldn't make it somewhere he wanted to be, blames me. The guy he was prospecting under told me something on the phone that I confronted this lame about. I'll tell everybody right now. Just listen, Rick. Just sit back. I'll keep it clean, all right?
All right.
Uh this fool bought my kid a few pair of $12 Amazon shoes that didn't fit that we had to send back. Thinks he's father of the year. Calls Juice and tells Juice I have to support Breeze's family with these $2 shoes I've been sending them. All right. Hey, Juice tells me, like, hey, no man should be talking about another man like that, by the way. I tell Animal, he lies and says I'm dreaming. He fucking screenshots the text and sends it to Juice, and Juice says, hey, I don't got time to argue with that dumbass, all right? I just was getting him off my back, dude. It's the same way with everything he's ever gotten for anybody. He writes down a little book and thinks they owe him money for a gift. Fuck you. Sorry about that, Rick. Hope it doesn't affect our episode. Pagans and Outlaws.
Well, okay. Now it's okay because I've been dealing with this for a couple of days. I went over into this troll community that I know each person through YouTube and comments or panels and stuff. I know each of them like individually. We've spoken in the chats, right? So or been on panels together. So I set out to go because each one of them is now admitting that the same FBI agent has come and talked to them, which lets me know the feds don't involve themselves for nothing. You guys are all about to be indicted, and they're just collecting the evidence and information from each other about the other, right? So this whole huge troll community that is like swatted or allegedly swatted, they're the ones that called the hospital when I with Starlet's mom, right? And
Oh, they trolled you?
they trolled me before. So now here I am watching the feds are about to indict all of them. So I yesterday and the day before went individually on as many of their panels as I could to talk to them about it, right? Well, it blew them against each other because I didn't push their narrative. I just wanted to know the story so that when you all get indicted or most of you get indicted, I will have a better clue of what you're telling the world you did and what you actually did and all this. And I'm going to do a banger of a story on the biggest troll community on YouTube going down in an indictment, which on the very fringe edge. And the two guys that did that with the hospital, they didn't do it in a malicious way, I don't believe. I think that they just stepped in it maybe with the wording or the calling the hospital or whatever, and like the feds went and they pulled up on them in their towns or whatever. They shut the hospital down. Feds were called. All of that, right? I never spoke to any of the feds uh, because I don't know any of these people, and I'm me. I can't be seen talking to feds, right? So, but my wife did, and of course the guys involved did, and all that. They tracked them down. Well, now that's a moot issue, right? Like that happened. It's out of the way. One of the guys, his name's Dean, actually got a hold of me, apologized. I accept his apology. I think he's doing good. He's out of that community. He's not dealing with those people. But yeah, all these people are going after each other. So I've been dealing
You
with
were all into that last night.
lunatics.
You're like, I got them all
Lunatics.
after each other. I gotta go.
No,
Fuck your
yeah,
war. I'm in
they're
my own.
listen, when one would see me on the other one's channel, they would go crazy, bro. And so I went and I got a better picture because I'm doing the story on it. Fuck it. And I have access to each and every one of them. Why wouldn't I do it? So I spent 2 days in a troll community talking to them about their trolling. And like it's crazy, bro. You don't understand the mental illness that comes with that community. It's insane.
Yes, I do. Look at my troll in here. He said that Juice does have no idea what I'm talking about. Well, the thing is, I don't screenshot what another man texts me and send it around, so you'll never know what he knows.
You said
Insane
who?
Trucker
You
TV.
said Juice?
Just keep opening your wallet, baby
Oh, so
boy.
anyway, we're past all that. We're way past all that. Your big homie, Flame Schroeder, got himself arrested.
Ooh,
Got
no, he
himself
didn't.
arrested. Yes, he
Are you
did.
sure?
I haven't told you for a reason because I want. Yes, I'm 100% positive. Go to
Sniffing bicycle seats again?
so listen. Go to New Age Plug. He did a whole thing last night showing the charges, showing the victims, showing all of it. Right. This fool is on like 20 something $1,000 cash bond, and the lowest he can do with conditions is 7,500 cash bond. And I don't know if he was on probation or not. He was under the supervision of the court at least. Flips out, takes a baseball bat to a young girl's car and bashes her car in at his house, gets arrested. And it happened at his house. So I think he flipped out on his roommate
Did
or
they
his
have
neighbor or
leprechaun
something.
handcuffs?
So he was like renting their garage that was turned into like
Stop.
a room. So
Stop.
yeah.
You went
And
in on this.
so listen, it's news and everybody should go over to New Age Plug. He
Hold
breaks
on.
it
Time
down.
out, Rick. Time out. Before
Yeah.
I'm feeling the crash out coming. I'm going to tie my
I'm
shoes. The
not.
crash out's
Oh, for
done.
you.
I did
Okay,
the
tie your
crash out.
shoes.
And I'm
Tie your
not ruining
shoes.
Rick's channel, all right? This is
Yeah,
just our
don't.
little silly show that we do.
Yeah. Hey, Herb says, in defense, Rick, his car was talking masa. No doubt. No
Whose
doubt.
car? Wait,
Listen,
hold on. Don't go into.
Flames.
Wait.
Talking about
Was there
Flames.
leprechaun handcuffs?
I don't
Hold,
know.
please.
I don't
Hold, please.
know.
Because I'm going to get in
This is
on
all.
Flames.
This is all information I got by watching it on New Age Plug, who is good at going and looking into the court there and getting that stuff done. They've done Mackenzie Shrilla on YouTube Streets, which is Plug's big channel. Is called YouTube Streets, just a U though. Uh, and they did like Wade Wilson. They've talked about yesterday. They talked about the thing that happened in Texas, and I like going over there because they talk about a lot of different stuff, and they're wild, bro.
Okay,
One
so what
one of
happened to
a New Age
Flames?
Plug almost kicked his co-host off the show last night because of what he was saying about the Carmelo Anthony thing. It was crazy. It was
Shout out
awesome.
to
It was a
Breeze.
great live.
Shout out to Breeze for just being too easy to hate on. Anyways, let's
So
get into this
anyway, I
Flames.
said all of that to say this. I've been dealing with Nero Spicy for about 2 days. So you flipping
I
out
have pink eye.
is kind of situation normal at this point.
And I got into a fight last night. No.
I told him. I told him what would happen.
Oh my god.
Hey, listen, did Mooch come see you?
Nah.
So we're not going to talk about Mooch like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
don't even
I got.
stir
Hey,
that up.
listen,
Oh, you want to lick
I'm
your
not.
finger now that you're
I'm
done
not.
stirring the pot? You gonna lick your fingers after? Yeah, doesn't taste that good. Needs a little more. Needs a little more Johnny's seasoning.
Jeez. Okay, Repo Rod. Now let's talk about the
Again?
chapter or charter, the charter that opened up in Philadelphia. Have you heard any history on how that
Ex
charter
pagans.
started? It was
Tommy
ex
was the only
pagans.
gangster in that charter.
Tommy was, and rest in peace, Tommy, for sure. And he went down protecting. You know, he
Repo
went down
Rod looks
protecting.
like Brain from Pinky and the Brain with a cigarette in his mouth. He talks just like Bill Sucks does.
So what?
Listen, if you mess with me, it's gonna be your last breath.
How did we get here with Repo Rod? I understand why he doesn't want to come on my show and doesn't answer my phone calls, although we've talked before, but now,
Mooch,
but because he
man.
doesn't want to
Mooch
be
is
seen,
very,
it could cause him
you
issues being
know,
on my channel, right?
you know, when you go up against Mooch, you're going up against a political speaker, right? And props to him. No beef. I don't care. Thank you for exposing how people really felt. But within 10 hours, this fool had an army of fucking haters against me, including some of my own who I thought were my friends. So,
See, and they
hey,
chose up. They chose up.
they chose right up, dude. I lost hella friends last night.
Hey,
But it's all right. It's
but
okay.
not me.
Whoever matters,
Yeah,
whoever matters, matters. And who doesn't, don't. They don't
I got your
matter.
back. I got your back. I ride with
It's
you till the wheels
fine.
fall off, and you can
I got
always
my
say,
own. I got a big back, homie. I got a big shoulders. I can carry the weight.
you just call yourself a big back.
I sure did.
I don't
And
think
I
you
could use
understand
a
what that
Big
means in
Mac.
Compton. I don't
Big
think you know what that
back,
means.
big back. It's the girls with the giant backs. I live closer to Cali
You do
than
know
you
what it
do.
means. You do
I'm
know
in
what it
California,
means.
homeboy. I go to LA.
Jesus, bruh. Jesus.
Insane Trucker TV. Yeah, you are. You are gay.
And Breeze knows all about meat. You did say that on the last live.
I am a meat connoisseur of sorts.
Which kinds? Sausage?
Beef jerky.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
You
Meat
are, yeah.
sticks, you could
Vienna's.
say.
Vienna's? You like the Vienna
Beef
sausage?
jerky, Viennas. I like it all. I
We know
don't
you
like
do.
those I don't like those Jewish Costco dogs, kosher. I don't know why. There's like a strong taste. I don't like
What?
those ones.
You don't like
I
all
like
beef
the
hot
I
dogs? You
want
like pork
turkey
filled.
and cow and pork buttholes and lips
Mm-hmm.
mixed into a tube and boiled.
Yeah. Bar S.
I'm white.
You're a bar S hot
I
dog.
like fried bologna sandwiches, big booty bitches.
He eats
Oh,
cold hot
my
dogs out of the
mama!
package. He eats cold hot dogs out of the packages for
I
sure.
used to when I was a kid, for sure. That was like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you would compare that to these days, but that was lunch. That's what we were running
God,
down the street with a raw hot dog. Drinking hose water.
bro. Did you see in North Carolina, uh, two of the Hell's Angels were sentenced for that for hitting a pagan basically outside of like a Sonic or something? I think it
Oh
was.
shit, with the bat or whatever they had.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They
I
tried to
think it
get
was a
him.
supporter, dude. I think one of them walked over
Mm,
to a. No, it was a pagan.
it
Oh, no,
was
no,
a
no. I know what
pagan.
you're talking about. They were
Hmm.
poking him.
Yeah, yeah. They got after him. Uh, I think one got like 52 months and one got 57 months or something like that. That's that North Carolina charter. That's that Fayetteville, and that's what I wanted to talk to Tristan about a lot. Not get into the details of anything with Fayetteville, but like just kind of the rowdiness of Fayetteville. They got a real reputation, and a couple of them just got like 4 years, 4.5 to 5 years. For I mean they saw a pagan at like a drive up restaurant or something and just got him. Them boys are wild in Fayetteville.
Hey, you see those pagans fighting in a lot of videos on the internet, though, don't you? You got
You
to give
do.
them that. Whether they're
Hey,
getting
listen,
beat up or doing the beating, they're out there scrapping.
listen. That little youngster, the little youngster, pagan, with the 1% on the side of his face, he had zero back down. That fool was standing up, and it turned out to be at least a small wall of people on the other side of that camera because they come flooding in on him. Uh, he got to getting it. He was throwing them. He got overwhelmed. There's too many people punching you from everywhere. You're going down, and then you just cover up. And he did good in that. I'm not going to shit on the pagan kid at all. He stood his ground. He tried to fight, and he got mollywop because he got jumped. But that's the life. So I'm not saying nothing. The Outlaws got down. They showed them what they do. They got down, bro. They was getting him, and it's just one of those things. But the kid didn't run. He didn't turn and run, not once, not a
No,
single
he
time.
didn't even scream when he
He
was getting stomped out.
Nope, nope. Yeah. So that whoever that pagan with the long hair is, the young looking kid,
Gotta give it to him. He's
guy,
learning. He's
he's
learning.
he's about hey, somebody needs to put a patch on the inside of his cut for him because the kid's got heart. He has got heart. He stood up. It
It's
didn't work
always the
out, but he
long-haired
stood
white
up.
boys that can't fight but can just get the hell kicked out of them.
Hey, but he's the one throwing punches too. He threw punches.
Yeah, well, he
No, the one
tried.
when the young Spanish
Edgar
dude
threw
runs in on him.
the first punch.
Yeah, Edgar comes in on him, but you see
Edgar
him
was
boom,
giving
boom,
me
boom.
Latin King vibes.
Yeah, you could see him just bing, 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 and it was like, oh, he's trying to get down where he's mad at. He's not running at all.
And
He
he
didn't
stood
tell
up
him run.
afterwards. He got up and like
Hmm.
brushed himself off,
Yeah, yeah,
got back into it.
yeah, and then jump back, bro. It was like, all right, I see you. You know,
He was under
like
like four people. He was under like a fat chick, a outlaw beating his ass, a cop in there somehow, and then a
yeah,
girl telling everybody who to hit.
right. And then the original Puerto Rican cat that he was fighting, I'm gonna think he's Puerto Rican because it was at a Puerto Rican parade. But that ran back over there and was getting it with a Cobra, an outlaw. Like the outlaws just came pouring in on him and just they was they put it right in front of a cop too. Let's call it that too. These fools got down right in front of a cop. That cop had
Right
to.
in front of a cop. He pushed the cop out of the way to jump
He
on
yeah.
that dude.
No, to boot him. To boot him. He literally pushed the cop out of the way to boot him. Whoever that outlaw is a savage too, bro. It was a
Savage.
it's a crazy one. You guys go
Bro, they're from
watch it. I put it
Chicago.
on my shorts.
Chicago in the
Wild.
hood is no joke. It's one of the nastiest hoods there is. People can say whatever they want. I've been there.
Hey,
It's wild
hey, when you're pushing a cop out of the way to kick
to fight.
somebody, bro, you're like that. You're like
You're
that. You're
getting
one
it.
of them hogs, bro. You're a hog. Period. and the pagan for standing his ground and trying to box his way out of it instead of running. You're a hog. So all around, it was a crazy scene, man. You woke me up with that.
I have a good one coming out tonight, 6
Yeah,
p.m. on my channel, and I'm just gonna call it "Dealings at the Dealership." Something
I like that.
dealership.
No, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, because
Um,
it's gonna cover a lot of stuff that hasn't been talked about anywhere else. Had to break
back
down and talk
room,
about helmet types.
back room business at the dealership.
Ooh, that sounds a little homoerotic.
Well, it fits right in for you then, because you know all about meat.
Connoisseur of sorts.
Yes, pinky out with it. Hey, how come I've never gotten a Dr. Pepper Slim Jim from you?
Because I eat them all before they can go
I
anywhere.
want one. I want you to send me some
They're
at
so
least.
good. They're so good.
Hey, you did. I don't have the coffee cup is in the dishwasher right now, but let me see. Here it is.
We are.
Bree sent
I'm
me.
just gonna put it out here because probably no one could pull it together before this, and if they do, you heard it here first. I'm gonna interview a guy that works at a Harley Davidson dealership, and
That's
I'm gonna
right.
ask him questions about things that go on between all clubs at the dealerships. It's pretty
I think
interesting
it's
to
a
me.
brilliant idea. You came up with a really you took what we talk about and you kind of dissected it a little bit more and said, "Hey, let me get one of these guys." And that's brilliant. It's a great idea, Breeze, and it's going to
I
be
would
a
like for
banger of
some
a
people to
video.
throw in the comments after he uploads it, or even now, of some questions that you guys would like to hear from somebody who sees it firsthand, these clubs' interactions at the dealership.
Yeah, because there's been a lot. As like Big Rob said, there's tons of stories from the dealership because two dudes being in there from different clubs, uh, by happenstance at the same time turns into an issue real fast.
Happens more than you would think as
A,
well.
a lot, a lot, a lot, and everybody from the dealerships knows the local club members because they're always in there. They're always getting something different for their bike or this or that, right?
Gray area clubs and dealerships.
Uh huh.
And dealerships has always been a hot zone. See, I got to get my pen and paper
Gray
real
area.
quick.
Yeah, I like that. Who said that? Social Reject MF. Uh, that's a good title too. Yeah.
What?
Or just Harley dealerships, the gray area, or
The brown hole at the Harley
well,
dealership.
well,
We're not doing
something like
that.
that. Yeah, yeah. Well,
I have a whole
see,
book of all this stuff. Should I print this and just sell it as a book? No. Starts
somebody
out
would buy it.
positive. Starts
Yeah,
out positive
inevitably.
when I
You
tried to
would.
do the good channel, and then you said, take all that down. People
I
don't
did
like that.
100%. I told you that. I stand by it. Nobody wants to see your positivity. Okay, I've seen one person be
Need a pen.
successful at being positive on the internet, and that's Rocky
And that
Strong,
and that was
right?
Jesus Christ. Rocky Strong's not successful at anything he's ever tried.
He's successful at
Besides
life,
being a
and he's a
dork.
good friend, and he's a good friend, and that matters. But it's nobody comes here. Listen, they got self help tapes that they listen to in their Prius if they want self help. Nobody comes on YouTube. They
Should
don't come
I
on
be a
YouTube for the
self-help
bullshit.
reader? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I could be a
Hey,
self-help coach and be like, just how to make everyone in the world hate you in 5 minutes.
yes. Here's Breeze self helping.
Why are we
let's
out
see
of
if I can.
pens?
Let's see if I can do it. A breeze. A breeze. A
Hey, you gotta get a
breeze.
little scratchier. Come on, brother.
yeah, a little bit, but not
I'm
much.
breed. I'm breeze, and
hey,
I need it. Pastor needs to tie his shoes.
I don't understand why you and Repo Rod went at it. You guys were just talking.
Bro, you know what? Rest in peace to his mom. Seriously, that's sad as hell. But
It
for
is
him just
sad.
to cut into me and Mooch's shit and do what he did and just always be a sideline hater, I don't like that. And F you, bro. You ain't never gonna do shit about it.
Your mama's
Hold on.
house says, Kenny fucking Powers. I'm telling you, Breeze is the Kenny Powers of YouTube. I'll co-sign on
I'm
that.
Ricky from Trailer Park Boys.
Lil Smokey, can you make a banger of a picture at least and put it on your posts? Lil Smokey, by the way, does these crazy songs about YouTubers and YouTube beefs, but they're bangers. He did one about me and Genghis. It's hilarious. Hilarious. Talking about the Mexican ring deal. Hilarious. So, and yesterday he was watching, or the day before, whenever all that happened, Saturday, uh, he as I went from panel to panel talking to everybody, kind of getting their side of what was going on in that troll indictment. And and then he posts a picture, talking about Lil Smokey, posts a picture on his page or in his community of me looking like Dr. Phil with these trolls on each side of me yelling at each other. It was hilarious. I was like, you.
I had to go potty. Tinkle.
Hmm. I mean, because you called it potty.
And I tied my shoes.
Oh, okay. That makes sense because I know you're quick. You're quick on your feet. You evacuate.
Just a
More like
crazy night
bubbles.
as usual. Everybody, I've been doing this. I'm more like Ricky from Trailer Park Boys and the other guy you said mixed.
You nailed it. You
I
are
people
Ricky
been
from
calling me
Trailer
that.
Park
People
Boys.
been calling me that since that shit came
How could
out.
I have not seen that? And what's the other guy's name? Not Bubbles, the other one.
Julian, come on.
Julian. I'm Julian then. Yep.
Damn. And Corky is Bubbles.
And you guys, yeah, that's it. Okay, and Rocky Strong is Bubbles. I okay.
And
Jesus.
Bigfoot is the fat guy that follows Leahy around.
The one who
Cheeseburger gut.
bobs him up for
Randy!
burgers. Randy,
Randy!
you're a dick, bro.
And Repo Rod is Leahy because he's chasing us around trying to ruin our fun all the time.
Oh no, dude. What's J Rock? Oh, I'm J Rock? No. No. I ain't that dude,
Damn!
get out of here, bro. Never that. Never
Peanut
that.
butter and jam!
Hey,
Damn!
and the dude in the Corvette that was trying to take over the trailer park, that's Willie Lop Lop. Okay, we're
No.
trailer.
With the gun? The gun that he
Somebody
doesn't
turn.
use?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Give me the smokes. That
Damn,
guy,
what was
right?
his name? It was
Willie Lop Lop.
fuck, it starts with a C, dude. It was something.
Somebody's gonna have to tell us.
Man.
Somebody needs to make this meme. Take all of our faces, all right. Put me on Julian, him on Ricky, Rocky Strong as Bubbles, Willie Lop Lop as the guy in the Corvette. Um, who
And
else?
my alter ego when I'm crashing out, I'm the rest Bubbles does the green bastard.
Green eggs and ham. Oh no, bro.
Bam! Green eggs and ham! Jelly and jam!
You're dumb.
Stupid. It was Cyrus.
Oh,
That's the name of the guy
Cyrus.
that drives the dude. I love
That's
that.
Willie
See, I
Lop
can
Lop.
remember all that shit.
That's Willie Lop Lop because hey, we were away for a little bit, and Willie was trying to run the trailer park, and then we showed back up. I walked out there, had to take it from him, kick him in the butt, put him in his Corvette, and tell him, "Go on, man, get out of here. You ain't about this." It happened.
Elwood's one of the bottle kids.
Oh, somebody said Bubbles got weirdo charges. Is that real, Frank? That really
Don't
happened?
say
The dude who
that.
plays Bubbles is Jared from Subway type of dude?
Don't say that.
What?
I got about 5 more minutes on here, Rick, and then I'm going on the boat. I need to relax after I've been at war with all these people.
Hey, 260 Jake,
It
whoever
ain't
that
easy
is, that's
being
funny.
breezy.
Hey, they said rock pile. That's hard as fuck. For J Rock. That's hilarious. Hey,
I
some
spin
people
more
come in here
rhymes
and
than a
say
lazy Susan, and I am innocent until my guilt is proven. You know
You've
what I'm
been watching
saying?
that, huh? You've been watching that.
Bro, come on. There's only
I
so
like
many good shits on TV.
Letterkenny. Have you watched that?
Fire.
Fire.
Fire. They sit at the fruit
Hilarious.
stand and then he fights like a tough guy every few
Yeah.
episodes and beats them
Yep.
up. Can I
Yep.
get a dart? They like smoking darts and they always have
Yeah.
something silly to say. I can't remember. I haven't watched it in years, but
They
it's
say some funny shit, bro. Some clever, funny stuff where it's like, oh my god, that's South Park clever sometimes, bro. It's funny.
pretty clever. And then the
But
dorks in the Jeep. So funny.
that's
Breeze
the
can't fish?
hockey
Hold on
players.
a second.
Oh, little
Hold
Timmy.
on a second.
That's little Timmy getting after you, bro. You don't want
Let me
none of that.
see. I don't even have. I've
Cobras.
deleted it. I've
Okay,
had
so
to
the
delete all
Cobras.
my
Listen,
pictures.
listen. Bill Jones from Chi-Town says the Cobras are a street gang, not a MC. Cool. That's good to know.
I've lost all my
So
pictures,
that's
dude.
so that's they're probably, I would guess, are they Puerto Rican or like what's their basic racial makeup for the Cobras? Because it
Who?
was a Puerto Rican
Oh,
parade.
duh.
Yeah, Insane Spanish Cobras. They're Latin folks. Okay, there
It's
you
my
go.
personality today. Beg to
There you
differ.
go. It's the one who ran up on that pagan, long haired pagan, and
What's
and got
up?
off on him.
I got my security.
What's up, Elwood?
Nothing. I was just
You know,
watching YouTube with my brother.
there's a g- club forming around you.
Yeah,
Yep, called the Elwood Nation, the Great Elwoods.
yeah,
Yeah, you got your whole backing here on YouTube because
I
you
know
spit
I
on your
do.
dad's back. You spit on your dad's back for 100 miles. So we're all like, Elwood's definitely a gangster.
Then I got a giant ice cream cone.
Oh, he bought you an ice cream cone. Well, that's because your
No,
dad
my
likes to be
friend did.
spit on. Oh, okay. Okay, I
No,
got you.
our friend did.
Oh, I see.
Tell them some biker news real quick, Elwood.
Can't hear you. I can only
We
hear Elwood. Hmm.
we when I ride it back on Ed's bike because his bike was a little more comfortable there, and I didn't have to hold on that tight. I could do zero hands.
Oh, because there was a back piece for you.
Tell
Yeah.
everybody to buy
Hmm.
some tools and point at the link, alright?
Buy some tools
Who's Ed?
and I can what? What
Who's
did you say,
Ed?
Dad?
Get out of here. Get out of here, bedhead. You smell like a dirty gym
Oh,
sock.
oh, he
Oh!
snatched it from him.
Oh, he punched me in the solar plex.
I was asking him who Ed is.
Mechanic.
Hmm. That's your bud. That's your bud. That's your fishing buddy right there. You know, little Timmy, he fishes. That's a
Beg to differ.
biblical fisherman. We can't even see what it says though. Beg to be
Beg to
different.
differ.
Beg to differ. I got you. I got
With
you.
a frog.
I had a raccoon holding two blades on my air freshener in the Pathfinder, and it said, "I choose violence."
This car I used to have.
It's a weird air freshener, but I found it. You didn't have that car. You stole that
So
car.
I did 62 Rambler. First car that like those seats fold into a bed.
Is that one of those
Pretty trippy.
you got to slap the dashboard to get the heater to work?
You got to get under it with a hammer to get it to start.
Yeah.
Here's
Beat
my
on the
dad's
starter.
bike that he built from scratch.
Nice.
That must be a knucklehead top. No, it's not. It's a shovel head top and something different. It's a pan shovel, I believe.
Hmm.
Pan shovel, peanut tank, handlebars you could ride with handcuffs on, Springer front end, uh, dual brakes in the back, no front brake,
What do you think about that?
rigid frame.
What do you think about that center place exhaust? Like that's a you're looking for trouble with that exhaust.
That exhaust is chopped and has AutoZone tips on it. Mag
Okay.
wheels.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But what I'm asking is like the back of your calf is just going to end up singed to hell, burned,
He's a short
blistered
man
up.
with short
Oh, okay.
legs.
Oh, well, that doesn't help that.
And well, look at the carburetor was a off a Lambo or something like that. It's dual port, carbs sticking off the side. You got to get your leg around that to
I
just.
can't get
It,
around the fact that he put the Pep Boys tips on it.
it's also
That's
suicide
awesome.
shift. And clutch is under him, and on it's open chain drive. So every time you reach down to shift, you're inches away from putting your hand into two chains that are whipping. So
Mm.
I don't know why. Look at the seat.
Whose bike was this?
My dad's. He built that.
God,
That's in front of
that's
what would be the Mongols'
madness.
garage right now.
It's
That little tip of the
madness.
building you see above the black bike, that's the
Mm-hmm.
Mongols' clubhouse.
Okay. Yeah, that's madness right there, bro.
That's madness, huh?
It really is. That's madness on wheels. Everything that you could do that could make it an issue riding a bike, he put on his bike. He said, I
There's
want
Grim
all the smoke.
having a good time with his middle finger. Shout out to him.
I
Going
don't,
through a few pictures here.
Mooch must not have been at that one.
Knock it off, Rick. Here's what I was going to use for Out Bad video before Homeboy sent me a good Out Bad picture to use.
Homeboy,
Holy hell.
you mean your t-shirt plug.
What?
Oh, here we go. Look, see, here's one of the trolls right now.
Hell yeah.
Go
Let's hear
ahead
him.
and
Get him.
no, yeah,
Let's
no,
get
I'm
it.
not.
Let's get it.
Hey,
Let's
if he
go. Read
gets,
it.
hey, listen, it's funny how you lied on bike. I still have the title for. I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody said it.
Who
So
said that?
this is Dub the Come Up.
To
Dub the Come
me?
Up is from Nevada. No, he's talking to me. He's the one being. It's him against all these other dudes that have trolled him too. Some have, some haven't, but I'm not going to get into all that. What I'm saying is, it's just him against
He's
all of
turning on
these
you,
dudes.
and he's
And
like
he turned
me.
on me, and he turned on me, and I'm the only one
You
who's
used to
trying to help
talk
him.
so
But
good
yeah,
about him and try to make me watch his videos.
I did, I did, but he don't know that. You know that.
I'm not even going to touch on him because I know he is a crash out, and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
already overwhelmed. I'm
So this
already
is what I'm.
overwhelmed.
Yeah, yeah. CMC TNT, exactly. You can't. And I dove into that just wasteland of craziness that is
Bro,
obviously under
anything we
federal
say on here is fake.
investigation.
All right, when we talk trash on here and add the hot sauce, it's fake. When you
Yeah,
go to put in work on somebody, you don't want
yeah,
no one to know. I don't want
yeah.
someone to know I know you. I just
Hey,
want to get your ass. I'm not going to say a bunch of mean stuff to you on a phone. That's what people
hey,
don't
look.
get. Once somebody tells you they're going to do something to you over the phone, they're definitely not going to do it, or they're just a artard
Let me
because
tell you
that's not
how
a
bad.
real G's move like the S in lasagna.
Let me tell you how bad the community is for this troll community. I You just got done saying in the background, I said, hey, go watch his videos, try to help him, right? And he's still like, F you for going and talking to the other guys. Like they flipped out that I was talking to each one because they all hate each other basically. and they're like, "Why would you talk to him?" And they just lost their minds that I went and did that. It was crazy. And now, boom, you know. So it's like I was just trying to get everybody's story, and I don't want to see this guy Dubs flip out. I hope the best for him. I hope he calms down in life, but it's hard to do. It's gone way far, guys. I'll do the story on it because I'm interested in it. It's going to be a case, and I do true crime and biker and all that. So talking about the biggest, basically internet troll indictment is how I see
Guinea
it
pig
happening.
sausage.
Is going to be awesome. It's going to be a great video.
You guys know I love the meats. This is some guinea pig sausage we whipped up last night. Tastes pretty good. Can't wait to show you guys how
Right.
we made it.
Hey, Frank just said something great. Real dogs let you get close. They don't bark and try to scare you away.
Yeah.
That's I like that. I like that a lot.
Why do you think in gangs and clubs or whatever, when it really gets time to
Mhm.
do business, they make your best friend do it to you?
Yeah, well, that's how it
Because
is
they
in
don't
prison
want
too.
you to see it coming. They're
Yeah,
not going to
that's
get
how.
on here and telecast it. I'm going to
Yeah.
It's all a joke. It's all a
That's
big
how it is in
joke.
prison. You get hit by your cellie before you get hit by anybody in prison.
That's funny, huh? What are you reading over there? Oh, just a
Who?
kite. Oh, what's it say? When the guy gets booked by his celly? Oh, we just got a kite. What's it say? Oh, nothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yep.
Oh, nothing. Hey, go to
Yeah.
just go back to sleep.
Just eating the kite.
Yeah, just nothing.
Turn. Yeah. Turns around like, hey, can you get under the bunk and hand me that real quick? Yeah.
Cricket
It's
wants to
bad.
top ramen. Turn around and get it ready. Ah!
Yeah. Damn, Breeze. Well, you got stuck by a couple of people that you thought were your friends last night. They went and put in the work for.
I'm out on the boat with Elwood, having a happy life. I get home and my phone is just F Breeze. Breeze is nothing. Nobody knows
Yeah.
Breeze. Who's Breeze? Nobody. Weh. Breeze, you better knock it off. Breeze, what the fuck? Breeze. I'm like, oh shit, I better clean this up. I
Yeah.
apologize, everybody. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, Elwood?
Well,
You ready to get on the boat, huh,
hey,
homeboy?
hey, everybody who saw his channel name watch,
Give
he'll
me
go
10 minutes.
seething on the internet later. It'll be crazy work watching it because he
I'm
just
going to
says
get an
the most
episode out of Rick
outlandish stuff.
tonight.
Yeah, you are. You are. And we're
Have an
gonna do a
episode with
banger
the homeboy from the Harley dealership and
tonight today.
on Rolling Free TV at 6 p.m. West Coast time.
That's right.
We'll be on live answering your guys' questions about the dealerships and shit that could happen there. We're going to get a little raw, but we're going to try to keep it. We don't want homeboy to get fired either, right?
Well, and
So,
you don't want to get anybody charged either. That's kind of the thing where it's like you got to kind of maneuver
shout out to all the
with what
stories
you
we
say.
chop
So,
up over
oh
here,
yeah.
but
Well, listen. A lot of
mostly
people
my
say that.
fault.
Well, they'll say that never happened or that it wasn't here. It was there. Well,
It was
listen.
close, but
If
it's
you
this.
if you tell me a story, I know what the story is. What I need to do is start telling them, okay, well, I'm going to say this instead to cover up a detail that could be something somebody gets charged in, or it could out the source, right? So you're always playing a little clever
And trying to throw
game.
it off. So if the
You're
cops
red
did
herring,
pick it
right?
up,
Or
that
the
they wouldn't have
clubs,
anything.
right? Or the clubs. You're always trying to throw red herrings out there in your true
But
statements. You
we
have to
also try
because
not to talk about
it
stuff that people
protects
have been
everybody.
convicted of. But sometimes we get stories that are just too juicy
Yeah.
to hold back.
Yeah. Yeah. And well, no, there's always those kind of things like Reading. There's nothing really indictable on Reading except for they run out of their jobs from the Mongols, but stuff like that. Like, listen, Mongols were there for a tattoo. You saw they were there. You're a Hell's Angel president, and you didn't do anything but hide. It's not a good look, you know. Or You were a former cheerleader in high school and now you work at the auto place. And when the Mongols come in to get a blinker at your auto parts store that you work at, you run out the back. But you beat your chest at work like I'm this big bad Hell's Angel. Like, come on, man. So we talk about that kind of stuff. Or we talk about Repo Rod not liking you and Willie
He ain't
Lotlock
worth
and stuff
it.
like that.
They ain't worth it. Join the team. You want to do something cool and different? Give me a
I just
try.
I
You're
feel
gonna
like
not like it.
Repo Rod probably that just doesn't like my get down or my style, and that's why he
Bro,
just
a lot
we
of things
talked
have
in the
happened to
beginning,
me
and
in
then
life.
my life went
I
crazy.
won't I won't let people get close to me. My biggest problem in the club or just in life in general is like if you're trying to be my friend, I think that's weird and it's a setup. So I have a handful of good friends. I have more than a handful of friends. I have a lot of fucking friends.
Yeah,
But to get new ones or to trust people or just even keep the relationships I have, I got a couple screws missing up here. I'm
yeah,
not playing with a full deck of cards. Doesn't make me a bad person. And uh I don't know. I'm working on being more like social and stuff
yeah.
like that, but I just don't like it. That's not my comfort zone. I am plenty happy
Right,
sitting by myself. Keeps me out of
right,
trouble. Whenever I get social, I find myself in a pair of handcuffs.
right. Oh, like Flames Trotter. What prison do I recognize you from? Either High Desert or Southern Desert. Those are the two prisons that I've been in. Really the most, or Clark County
None.
Detention Center.
I've been to county
Yeah.
jail hella times. I only went to a prison when a PO pulled this crazy power trip and told me to meet him to talk, arrested me, and shipped me to the prison shoe for like 3 weeks until San Jose, like Washington was babysitting me for San Jose. I was allowed to like do my probation up there on my ankle monitor or some shit like that. And
Okay.
my PO, when I met the new gang task force PO in Washington, he's like, "Hey, I know who you are. I'm playing no games. Pretty much my goal is to lock you up. So if you
Yeah.
give me a chance, I will. And F you, I don't like you." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Cool." Dude, the next day, he looks up a picture on one of my Facebook accounts that was from a week before I ever met him. Because he told me, if you do anything from right now, us standing in front of each other, I'm on you. And I was
Right.
like, cool, we ain't going to have any problems. He calls me the next day and says, come on in. I'm going to have to arrest you. I'm like, what? And he sends me a picture of this selfie that was from a month ago that
Mm-hmm.
he's talking about with the Colt. I got my
Yeah.
homeboys with me on the streets, and it's like,
Yeah.
bro, what? Hey, I got arrested for
Messed
that.
up. You messed up.
Just on that, that's a violation of
It
probation for
is.
being around a gang, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
he takes me to there. He has the paddy wagon come pick me up from the probation office, takes me to the prison shoe in Spokane, dude, and they leave me there for a few weeks to dry out, and then San Jose was like trying to get a hold of me, and they're like, "Where is this dude?" And they finally get a
Yeah.
hold of that fool, and they're like, "He's in jail." And they're like,
Yeah.
"What do you do?" Dude, they said, "Let me go." They let me go. I returned to San Jose. I beat the charge of that being a gang because we were a cult. There's no gang, right?
Right.
Beat that. But
Yeah.
then I had to stay in California. They wouldn't let me return home with my family, dude. So my friends
Yeah.
had to come down from
That's
Washington
how it goes.
and freaking give my family a ride home and leave me in a trap house
The
to
Hells
finish
Angels
off
Clubhouse.
probation. No,
Hey, so
close.
Justin says, Washington, know any Gypsy Joker? Just say yes or no, not any names. Yeah. Oh yeah. We've talked about uh Breeze hanging out with the Gypsy Joker up there.
I love the
And
Gypsy
they're
Jokers.
wild. Wild
And
bunch.
hey, dude, rest in peace to William from the Spokane Jokers. That guy partied so hard. I love to tell this little story. When he pulled up the first time I met him on a chopper in front of the clubhouse, it puked out a quart of oil. And I go, shit, I'm going to have to clean that up later, man. Damn Gypsy Jokers. They're freaking bikers. He gets off laughing, walks into the clubhouse. Dude, end of the night comes, he jumps back on that bike, he's kicking it and trying to start it. When it starts, it pukes out a quart of gas that washes the oil away. and then takes off. Those are the dudes you see like wrenching on their bikes while it's moving. I've seen their bikes have jet ski carburetors on them and and tires from cars as fenders.
That's
Dude,
wild work. That's wild right there. Actually, it's a great idea though.
they're
Using
a
a
real
car
good
tire
time to
as a
hang out
fender.
with.
Yeah.
Bring your own drink and keep your hand over it at all times. If they start passing around a bottle, don't take that. Don't leave your drink on the bar. And don't get
Damn.
mouthy. They'll beat your ass too. So they're
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah.
They're dirty.
Yeah. Rowdy. They're
They're
rowdy.
rowdy. Yeah, one of their the leader of Portland's name's like Nazi. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I can say about the Gypsy Jokers.
He was an enforcer, super good dude. I'm not gonna talk about the Hells Angels. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We talk plenty about the Hells Angels here. So
And that's just because that's the most we hear about. So
yeah. Yeah.
don't
Well,
think we're a one-way
that's
channel. We
a
talk on
lot of
everything we hear
a
about.
lot of our connections. But you've seen me talk to one percenters for the first time, and you've asked me, hey, is there anything you want to ask him? And I'll go, no, because I'm not just trying to, hey, give me everything that I can get or tell me all this information. I'm not. If somebody contacts me about something that's going on, then I'll jump on it, and that's how I kind of do it. I don't just call somebody and say, hey, what do you got? You know, and that's what keeps it organic. It's not like I'm out hunting others' misery or
Orgasmic.
bullshit.
I got to get off here,
Sometimes,
Rick.
yeah,
Shout out to Rolling Free TV. Shout out to VPS for having me on here and getting my damn YouTube started, man. Shout out to all you guys for coming in here that still maybe like me a little bit, kind of. And I love y'all for that. Thanks for
yeah,
tuning in. We got me and Rick are gonna tear it up tonight over on my channel. We just tore it up right here. I feel like this was a banger, and
yeah.
I have to do my little radio outro for y'all.
And you have a great interview coming up tonight at 6 o'clock Pacific time on your channel with somebody that works at the Harley dealership that'll kind of tell you about the types of dramas that go down up in the Harley dealership between clubs. So it's gonna be an awesome interview.
Catch you on the flip side.
Yeah, yeah.
Peace.
Oh, do the pee wee, do the pee wee.
Hey, bro. I gotta get off here, bro, because we're going down to the marina, bro, and we're gonna get on our boat. And if some little kid's talking to me trash on the dock, bro, I'm gonna kick him in the head, bro. Might break my toes.
And that's
Catch you on
not
the flip side, bro.
disrespectful. That's
Love
not
you guys.
disrespectful.
Hell no. I love Pee Wee, dude.
Love
That's just
Pee
a
Wee, but
good.
it is a good
Hey,
impression of
bro.
Pee Wee. Yeah, that's a good one.
Shout out to you guys, bro. Rick, you know it's always a good time. All right, bros. Catch you on the flip side, as my buddy Breeze would say. He's out bad from B for L, bro. But I still like Breeze, bro. Later, bro.
It's the bro. His bro and Pee Wee's bro are like, that's a spot on bro. That's that's not a terrible impression, Rob. Come on. That's great impression. Big Rob, don't hate on it. He does a Willie Lot Lot that's really good too. I mean, spot on when he does Bill Stacks. What happened? It wasn't 40-1 your way. Oh, okay. James Blackwood coming in hot, banging on the pagans, saying what happened. It wasn't 40-1 your way. Uh, uh, I can't shit on the pagan. The I keep calling him a youngster. He's younger than me. Uh, that he stood his ground. He got stomped and everything, but like he didn't run. You didn't see him running away. You saw him trying to fight his way out of it. So you got to give him that. And then the Outlaws just came in and just started putting it on, pushed the cop out of the way and everything to get this dude. And it was like, damn, y'all playing for keeps right now up there in Humboldt Park, Illinois. That's wild. Uh-oh. Now they're banging on each other. Everyone got infiltrated. They put all on the History Channel. Oh yeah. Everybody's been infiltrated in the biker world. Every club has. 100%. That's why I don't have nothing to do with motorcycles for sure. And that's from BR Brandano Detroit. Oh, nailed that. Nailed that. My linguistics are great. Ireland holds it down, I guess. Ireland does. Blue Angels kept the Hells Angels out of there. What's up, baby?
You have a pen?
A pen? Yeah.
So I can write
Here you go.
stuff for mommy.
Okay, I'll be right out there, okay? All right, well, hey, that's my cue. I'll see you guys later. Scar's in the house, and I got daddy stuff to do. So thank you for coming to Vegas Profile Stories. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you next time.